What if Goku was sent to King Kai's world? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 7?
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is Goku T20!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Previously on What If Goku was sent to King Kai's world, we mentioned that the androids went and rushed towards Goku as they began to attack him, but from there the Z-Fighters came to aid Goku. Vegeta went and fought with Android 18, while Piccolo went and he started to attack Android 17, and with that Goku was beating up Cell. Cell saw that he didn't stand a chance against Goku, so he went and absorbed Android 17, making him imperfect Cell. And from there he went and started to attack Goku. Goku went and used a new technique called Kaioken, mixing with his Super Saiyan God, giving him the boost he needs to beat Cell, since the androids were far stronger than any other androids and fusing with Cell made them a lot stronger. Goku managed to go and beat the shit out of Cell, but before you know it, Cell was desperate, so he went and absorbed Android 18, making it become whole again. With that, Cell went and started to overpower Goku, as Goku didn't stand a chance against Cell due to the fact that he did have Golden Frieza's DNA, along with Super Saiyan God Goku and everyone else's DNA within him. Goku was now pushed to the corner, as he had way more power, so he decided to go and use his trump card, as he went and transformed to his Super Saiyan Blue. Upon his new transformation, Goku went and started to beat the shit out of Cell, as he didn't stand a chance against him, and from there he went and put an end towards him, and the war has now finally ended. Miras came to congratulate Goku on his new victory, while Vegeta and Piccolo saw that Miras was the one who trained Goku, so they asked Goku if Miras can train them, and Miras said yes, and now their training session has begun. What if Goku was sent to King Kai's world, Part 7? 7 years has passed since Kakarot defeated Cell, while Miras has accepted to train Piccolo and Vegeta along with Kakarot. Within those 7 years, Kakarot's son Gohan has now grown into a teenager, as he's continued to strive to be as strong as his father, but his mother wanted to proceed on his education while he's continuing his fighting. Within that 7 years, Piccolo and Vegeta were training non-stop with Miras, as they were trying to do everything they can to get God Ki and to be able to be as strong as Kakarot. Kakarot, on the other hand, has gotten a new child, and he named him Goten, and at the same time, Kakarot was training with Miras and Vegeta along with Piccolo until Miras told him to go to Supreme Kai's world. Once when he went there, to his surprise, Kakarot saw that Whis was there, as he for the very first time met with Kakarot, and he was very interested in training him, so that he can help him to get stronger. After all, Beerus the Destroyer did prophesy to fight a worthy opponent. Upon hearing that he is also an angel and that he is Miras' master, Kakarot got very excited to go and train with Whis, as Whis would come to Supreme Kai's world to train Kakarot, while Kakarot would go and get him some great earth food. Everyone spent 7 years training, until one day the Supreme Kai came to planet Earth, and he spent about a day doing some research, and when he returned, he was kinda stressed out, as he looked towards Kakarot and said, "I have finally found Majin Buu's location. Majin Buu is very dangerous. He is actually the one who was created by the evil wizard Bibidi. And now his new master is Babidi, Bibidi's son. And if he gets released, it will be a problem for this universe. Kakarot, you know what to do." "Don't worry, Supreme Kai, I'll handle this." Kakarot went and he kai-kai'd to planet Earth, as he saw that Vegeta and Piccolo hasn't returned yet from Miras' training session. He then went and proceeded towards Babidi's ship, since Supreme Kai has got the locations on where he is. Once when Goku got to the location, he saw that Babidi's ship was buried deep inside the ground. Kakarot then went and entered the ship, as he started to go and look for Babidi. From there, he saw the King Dabura try to hit him, but he went and struck him down and he passed out. With that, he made his way towards the bottom, where he saw that Babidi was there and said, "What are you doing here?" "I'm here to make sure you don't get Majin Buu to be released from that seal." With that, Kakarot went and struck Babidi, as he tried to use his magic on him, but from there he went and threw a blast towards Babidi and he died right there. Kakarot then saw that Majin Buu was still in his egg as he was sealed up, and from there he went and pulled him out of the machine and he took him to where Supreme Kai was as he handed Majin Buu towards him, and from there Supreme Kai went and took care of Majin Buu and he made sure that he would be gone. With that, Kakarot sensed that Piccolo and Vegeta has now arrived right back to planet Earth as he went and he kai-kai'd to see them. Once when he got there, Vegeta wanted to challenge him, but first Piccolo was the one to challenge Kakarot, and he told Vegeta that he'll fight him after he fights with Piccolo. Piccolo was excited to see where he stands against Kakarot, since the last time they fought, they saw that they weren't a match for one another, they were almost tied. It was now time for them to have a rematch to see where they stand. With that, Kakarot went and he transformed into his Super Saiyan God, while Piccolo smiled, and from there he went and struck Kakarot right in the guts. It caused Kakarot to be in pain. With that, Kakarot went and he tried to kick Piccolo, but Piccolo managed to easily counter his attack and hit him back. Kakarot was impressed to see just how powerful Piccolo has gotten, and his power level has increased a lot due to the fact that he was training with Miris. While Vegeta got impatient and said, "Don't think you're the only one that has that power, Kakarot." Vegeta has now transformed into a Super Saiyan God, as Kakarot smiled and said, "Okay, now this'll be interesting." While that was happening, due to the fact that 3 mortals in Universe 7 had God Ki, and because of that, it got a destroyer to disturb his sleep, as he is now woken up from his slumber. Beerus the Destroyer has now finally wakened, as he went and called upon his attendant Whis and said, "Whis, I need your assistant." "Oh, my lord, it's great to see you have finally waken up, kinda early than usual." "Whis, what the hell is going on? Why can I sense 3 mortals with divine ki?" "Oh, about that, my lord, it's a long story." Whis then went and told Beerus everything about Kakarot, how he was sent to King Kai's planet, and from there the Supreme Kai wanted to make him the hero of the universe. He then went and got the God Ki and fought with Frieza by transforming into a Super Saiyan God, and from there he went and met with Miris and trained under Miris, which got him to go and get Super Saiyan Blue, and he defeated Cell. Whis didn't tell the part where he went and trained Kakarot, since he wanted to let that part out. With that, Beerus couldn't believe what he has heard, as he got excited and said, "Looks like this Kakarot person might be the one I have prophesied about. Okay, Whis, let's go to planet Earth. I want to fight him. I want to see if he's that person." "Of course, my lord. It'll take us about 20 minutes to get there." With that, they have now left, as they're making their way towards planet Earth. Supreme Kai has sensed that Beerus has awoken from his slumber, and he began to panic, and from there he went and kai-kai'd to planet Earth, as he saw that Kakarot was fighting with Piccolo and Vegeta, but before anything could happen, he went and interfered the battle, as he said, "Guys, Code Red! Beerus the Destroyer has finally woken up, and he's coming here to fight you, Kakarot." "Oh yes, it's finally time, huh? So Beerus the Destroyer is gonna come to see how strong I am. I remember you warned me about him." "What? Beerus the Destroyer? Why does that name sound so familiar?" "Well then, I suggest we all go and regroup, and let's plan out how to deal with him." With that, they all went to Bulma's place, as they started to plan out on how they'll handle Beerus, and before they know it, Beerus the Destroyer has now arrived. Vegeta, Piccolo, and Kakarot all sense his power coming towards planet Earth, while he looked at all of them and said, well, so this is the Saiyan Kakarot. I heard a lot about you from my attendant Whis." "I bet. I have also heard a lot about you too, Beerus the Destroyer. Supreme Kai was the one who told me everything about you." "I see, and I guess you already know why I'm here." "You're right about that, I do, and I cannot wait. I'm kinda excited to see how strong you are." "It's you! I remember who you are! You're the one who came to my planet!" "Ah, yes, if it isn't Prince Vegeta. I'm also interested in fighting with you too, since I can see you also have the Divine Key, and also that Namekian over there." While they were all busy talking to each other, far in the galaxy, a destroyer and his angel has now arrived from Universe 6, and from there the angel looked towards him and said, "Lord Champa, it would appear that your brother Beerus is on a planet called Planet Earth, fighting with some mortal."
What? Fighting with weakling mortals? Let's go, Vados! I want to see him fight them!
Back on Planet Earth, Vegeta stared at Beerus and said, "So what is your plan now? Are you gonna destroy this planet like you always do?" Don't try to be a smartass with me, Saiyan. That's the reason why I had Frieza destroy your planet. You Saiyans don't know your place.
Say what? It was you that destroyed my home planet? Why you?
Vegeta has now transformed into a Super Saiyan Blue. With that, Vegeta went and charged towards Beerus and he struck him right in the face. Beerus got sent flying, but he got right back up, and from there he went and rushed towards Vegeta, as Vegeta did the same and both of their power clashed with one another. Goku was impressed on seeing Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue and holding his own against Beerus. While that was happening, Beerus managed to go and brush Vegeta off as he was about to strike him down and said, "Is that all you weakling have to offer?
How about you try fighting with me then?"
Piccolo went and he struck Beerus right in the stomach as he got sent flying towards the rocks. Piccolo was looking at it with anger, while Vegeta got up and he came right next to Piccolo. Beerus smiled and said, "Okay then, I'm game. Hey, don't forget about me." Goku has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue. As he went and he mixed his Kaioken with it, Beerus was impressed with Goku's power as he looked towards him, and from there, before anything could happen, Champa has now arrived on planet Earth as he saw that Kakarot and the other were teaming up to fight Beerus and said,
"Hey, you mortals have some guts, huh? Trying to fight my brother alone!"
"What the? Who's he?"
"What are you doing here, Champa?" "Brother, let me have some fun too! I want to aid killing these mortals!"
"Okay then, here's a plan. Vegeta, Piccolo, I want you to go and handle that fat one. I'll go and fight with Beerus." They all agree with Goku's plan, as Vegeta and Piccolo went towards Champa, and from there Piccolo decided to go and tap into his God Ki. This is God Ki Piccolo. After training with Beerus, he was able to now tap into God Ki, which gives him this amazing bluish glow. As Vegeta and Piccolo stared towards Champa, Piccolo then said, "Let me be the one to handle him first, Vegeta." Champa began to laugh, but before he can react, Piccolo has come right in front of him as he went and struck him right in his face and he began to attack him. Champa got up and got angry as he started to go and dodge Piccolo's attack, but Piccolo was starting to overpower him as his speed was impressive compared to Champa. Champa saw that he couldn't toy around with these mortals since they were completely different compared to the mortals he has met, so he went and used a bit more power and he managed to go and even himself in with Piccolo. While Goku went and he stared towards Beerus and said, "Are you ready now, Beerus? Tell me, Saiyan, is that all the power you got? If so, you don't stand a chance against me." "Fortunately for you, Beerus, I have way more power than this." "Well then, how about we stop toying around and you start showing me your true power?" As their battle was about to get underway, find out what happens in the next episode of What If Goku Was Sent to King Kai's World. Make sure you click the bell, my Z fans, so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out, as we got a showdown with Goku versus Beerus, while Vegeta and Piccolo will team up to take down Champa. Who will be the victorious in this battle? All of this will be answered in the next episode. If you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it so you can become one of the first Z fighters. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe now, and if you feel like this channel isn't for you in the future, you can always unsubscribe.